statement. The 94 points were the most since 2017. So,
well, really proud of this group, and we just beat a really good basketball team. And we knew coming in that we could score against them, but we had to be great defensively. And not sure if we were great, but we did enough to win. And so just really proud. I thought our execution down stretch was flawless. The fact that we scored 30 points in the fourth period, says a lot about this group. And we knew that this was going to be a game of runs. And, we have faced some adversity in the past. And, we were successful. Sometimes we weren't. I think that perhaps we're learning from it. And I just thought that down the stretch here today, we forced them to quit. And, when I looked on the floor, I looked at a bunch of confident players. And so that was great to see. And I thought that both Jala and Bella had terrific days here today. And, we need this type of production from them. Been screaming for it for a while. Both these guys are extremely talented. And when they're on their game, I think that people can see just how good they are, and they are. So it was great to see them out there. We went to Jala late, time and time again. I thought we had advantage us in the post. Bell was knocking down threes, so it was great to see. But total domination, I thought, in the fourth period.
So going into that fourth period, you really wanted to feed Jala the ball, especially when you guys were down. That was the plan.
Well, the plan was to attack the interior, and then we ran some stuff for Bella as well, and then Bella just made some things happen on her own, and she could do that, and she made big shots. She's done that before, but the point production of both these guys was tremendous down the stretch. But we knew that Lehigh was putting their biggest post player on Leah 2. So we switched up Jala and Leah 2, and we went right into Jala, and she did a great job of just posting up and being big and catching and going to work, and really proud of how she executed down the stretch.
It seems like using your physicality is such an important part, especially in that interior. You guys were able to bully your way, and also defensively as well. I mean, how important can you say your team's physicality was tonight?
Yeah, well, we knew we needed to be physical. You're playing against a team that scores in bunches. I mean, they scored 106 points the other night, and they beat a team that beat Coppin State. And so unfortunately, we lost to Coppin State, and so I'm just using those as just when you look at the totality of our schedule and who we've beaten and lost. But we knew we had to be physical because they're 5-out motion. They move the ball, they move it quick, they attack, they drive and kick, and they face cut you, they back cut you, they screen, they slip, they pop, all that action. You got to be physical, and if you're not physical, then they're going to get wide open baskets. So we've worked on it a lot. We knew what we're going to see. We saw it, and it wasn't perfect. But the thing was, we were able to sustain it. And there were points where, we faced some adversity of like, okay, we're at the crossroads, what are we going to do? And we came out of our huddles and we're like, okay, now it's our time to go on a run, and we did that. So, like I said, great team win, beat a really good basketball team, and definitely proud of both Jala and Bella. And I thought Marley had a terrific day here today as well, having a double-double. I think she started it, especially with just digging out rebounds. She had 10 rebounds on the day, 1 turnover. So if we could get those numbers and keep these numbers the way they are, be a really happy coach.
Coach Summer had 25 in the first half and then 12 in the second half. Would you kind of switch up at halftime to guard her and then cut her point total in half?
Well, I'm not sure that we had, obviously, we communicated, you got to know where she is. And, she can shoot the ball, and she shoots it quick, and she gets it off. And, what they do a great job because they get you to stare at the ball, and because of all their action. And so once you turn your head and you stare at the ball, she moves, and then it's a drive to kick to open three. And, our players knew that they needed to identify, and her and stay connected to her. And I thought Bella did, a great job, especially in the fourth period. And she knew that, she needed to lock her up. And I thought that, in the fourth period, she did a really good job of paying attention and identifying her and knowing where she was at all times.
So I guess it wasn't too surprising they shot 41 times in 3-point range.
No. We've seen that before. We knew that, that's what they do. They're threes and layups. And so, like I said, they've been really successful. They beat some really good teams throughout the young season so far. But for us to come away with a win today, super proud of our effort.
I guess this is for both you, Bella, and Jala. I mean, you guys at times have struggled a little bit this season to get the offensive production you probably would have wanted. How important is a game like this and the way you guys played in the fourth quarter going to be going further in the season?
Yeah, I think just like based off this performance from the team collectively, we know what we need to do to win, and we just have to stay consistent and be mentally tough, physically tough, and we showed tonight that we're capable of doing it. We just have to keep on doing it. I think we all did a good job having each other's back, supporting each other, cheering each other on, and just sticking, with each other when they went on their run. Coach mentioned they're gonna go on a run. Like, they can shoot the ball very well. It's just important for us to stay together, and I think we did exactly that.
I think that we should just keep building off of this, and I think we'll be good. That's all I have to say.
Bella, the shrug after the second three, that was kind of going through your mind as you're coming down the court, you're throwing up two hands. Was that something you thought about beforehand doing, or was that all in the moment?
No, the moment. When I don't think I play at my full potential, and I know Coach has just been trying to engrave that in me for the past couple weeks here, a few weeks. It's just, when I don't think, it just comes to me, and I just felt good.
Bella, you had 2 big 3-pointers against Yale in the season opener, and tonight you have 2 big 3-pointers as well in the fourth quarter. Any similarities between these 2 games in terms of your feeling offensively?
Yeah, I would just say don't think, just play. And just my teammate support. Like, I was in a little funk, and I just think they've all been very supportive, and they know I can shoot the ball and impact in other ways. So they've helped me to keep my head up, and I just didn't think.
Coach, with how well Leah Two's played this season, how important is it to have some of her supporting cast get up to her and through the production offensively?
It's very important, and like I said, we'll make tremendous strides if we have this type of point production from the 2 that are up here today, and we need that, and we need everyone's best each and every single day, and we can't afford to not show up, or collectively, like, we need everyone's best each and every single day. And it was a total team effort today, and if we have this type of effort, anything's possible, moving ahead. But it felt good, it felt right. It wasn't always perfect, but we had some fight, and we had some want to, and we had some toughness, and I thought that these guys made them quit in the last 3 minutes of the game, forced them to quit. And but again, when you're connected, and we were connected here today, there is no question about that. We talk about switching screens at the end. They're trying to run off and to get a quick 3, and they've done that all year long. You go through all their special situations. Now these guys don't know that, but I know it because I've gone through every single situation that they've run, and they get off shots. And for us to lock them up, just talks about who they are. Like, we could do something, but we need everyone's best each and every single day.
3 straight wins for you guys. 3 straight wins for you guys. I mean, how important is it just to get a little bit of a run in this part of the season?
Yeah, I mean, it's very important, and I think that I hope our players understand, okay, now we see it, we continue to work hard each and every single day, then you get that confidence, when we step on the court, we're gonna win this game, not that we're gonna hope to win this game, and I told them tonight, I said, we can win this game, but this is what we're gonna need to do, and we're gonna have to play. I said we're gonna be able to score. I said, but we're gonna have to play great defense, and we're gonna have to be tough, and we were tough.
Anything else? Thanks,
Thank you.
guys.